Good morning, good morning, good morning, everyone. Welcome. It is Friday. It is June 24th. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Sorry about the technical snafu. Not really sure what's going on today, but that's okay. We're here. So I just wanted to say that I'm really sorry that I wasn't able to pop on more than just last Monday, or this previous Monday. And now I have the cats going at it behind me. What is up with you two? See, there they are. Let's see if I can get them on camera for you. Can I get them on camera for you? Oh, no. Sorry about that. All right, one, go, out. Go on, go out, go out, go, go out, go, out, out, go, out. It's Friday. Oh my gosh. I hope you can hear me okay. That was the problem with my last video. Nobody could hear me, and I don't know why. So the Adirondacks are a beautiful, beautiful, magical place. You can feel the energy of it, all those trees and all that beautiful energy. But technology is really not there. So we had to post when I could, and I was unfortunately unable to go live again. I was hoping I could go live. But even the hotel internet connection wasn't great. The only time it was okay was at my sister's house, and I was only there for one brief night at the end. So yeah, here I am, guys. I'm back. I hope you're all doing well. And what I wanted to talk about a little bit was integrative energy therapy, because had I not been on this journey of healing, spending that many days with my family, spending that many days out of my ritual or routine, in the past has kind of taken me out at my knees, where I would come home and I'd have to climb in bed and literally sleep for the next 24 hours, if not longer. It would take me days to recover from being kind of confined in those energies of everyone else, and then the new energies of the hotel, the new energies of the land. You know, I was in the Adirondacks, so it was a lot of indigenous energy, absolutely. But because of my integrative energy therapy journey, raising my vibrational frequency, when you don't resonate in those lower frequencies anymore, when you don't resonate, you can still feel them, but as an empath, for years and years and years, I took on other people's energies. For years and years and years, I took on the emotions and the heaviness and the denseness for other people, because even though I wasn't vibrating as high as I am now, I was still, for the most part, you know, vibrating like higher than where they were. So they were drawing on me. They were pulling and being energetic vampires on me. And that's why I would get so depleted, and I would have to come home and shore up my own reserves by, you know, basically cocooning, you know, in my bed for however many days that it was going to take to recover. So I know that I haven't been talking about IET for as much as I had been in the past, but I don't want you to think that that journey has diminished for me. Giving the sessions helps me to be in that vibrational frequency, to also help me to heal, to continue to heal, to continue to grow energetically. So, you know, IET can help you to really transmute those core tissue, core traumas, where you may not even realize or recognize what you're holding on to from past lives, what you're holding on to from very early this childhood. And for me, being, you know, locked in a car for a lot of hours with people who have, you know, created some of that trauma, unbeknownst to them, you know, I never want to demonize anybody, but sometimes as children we get hurt. We take on, especially as an empath, we take on, you know, other people's hurts, other people's emotions. And so that trauma kind of gets compounded. And so what I really am so grateful for, being a part of the integrative energy therapy family, is that I have been able to heal, you know, those traumas and dramas, those issues in my tissues that I was impacted by, I've held on to. And so if you're someone that is also an empath, or you just feel energy quite strongly, or you have a lot of traumas that you've been through that you can feel, that you're holding on to at the cellular core level, the issues in your tissues. You know, we're not just energetic beings. We're not just physical beings. We're not just emotional beings. We're not just mental beings. They all integrate, right? They all integrate with each other. And that's why this is integrative energy therapy, because it's going to go into all of those different systems, those bodies that we inhabit as humans. And it's going to root out those traumas and dramas. It's going to help you to transmute that energy. Remember, energy can't be destroyed. So if you felt something hurtful or impactful in some way very early on, it's still there until you transform it. And for many of us, we don't know how to do that. And it can be through forgiveness. You know, it can be through talk therapy. It can be through other energy healing modalities. But what I love about working with the 9 angels, the 9 archangels, is those higher vibrational frequency beings are going to come in, and they're going to transmute that. They're going to integrate back in the positive as they transmute the negative. And so if you're someone that's struggling at this point in your life, especially with everything that's going on right now, we just had the summer solstice. We have the 5 planets in alignment. We had Mars in Aries. We had a Mercury retrograde. Like, we've been through a lot already this year, and we're going to come into more. So if you're someone that's really starting to feel like, I don't know how to get through this energy without shutting my door and going within and just being alone, or if you're someone who keeps making choices and decisions and it doesn't feel good because you're not making different choices and decisions, that is what the integrative energy therapy can help you do. It can help you to heal yourself enough that you can start becoming aware in your mental body of how you make choices and decisions, why you keep making the same choices and decisions expecting a different result. For some of you, integrative energy therapy can really go in and kind of take off that, balance out that first layer so that you can see where you're stubbing your own toe, where you can feel why you keep making choices and decisions that aren't helping you move forward. You know, for some of us, we do the blame game. And I did it for years. You know, it's because of this person or that situation, or, you know, I mean, I had a very alcoholic father who had nothing to do with me. And it took me until I was in my 30s to understand he was my worthiness issue. You know, even though I had a tremendously beautiful spirit as a stepfather, you know, that core wound of my biological father, it impacted me and I didn't even recognize it. So these are the things that the issues in our tissues can be that we don't even recognize. Yeah, Rebecca, you're not alone. Good morning, Cynthia. I'm so glad you can hear me. So on this trip, being away for 4 days with, you know, a very difficult family relationships that I have healed through forgiveness and therapy, but honestly, guys, I would say 80% of it was through the IET, through the angels going in and really helping me to transmute those negative issues in my tissues, that resentment, that anger, that fear. You know, we hold on to trauma from, you know, sexual abuse. We hold on trauma from alcoholism. We hold on trauma from addiction overall. We hold on trauma from emotional abuse, physical abuse, mental abuse, energy vampires. And this sometimes is all stuff that we don't even recognize we're being impacted by until we start transmuting it, until we start really working on it and letting the angels come in and help us release it so that we can feel like we have a hold on our lives, we can make different choices and decisions, and it doesn't terrify us to the nth degree. Because that fear is what keeps us playing small. That fear is what keeps us not taking that leap of faith. That fear is what keeps us from understanding why that relationship needed to end, because it was abusive in some way, because it was holding us back in some way. But when you're in that fear of being alone, or your fear of not being safe and stable on your own, staying in a bad situation can feel safer than healing yourself. And that's what this IET can help you do. Heal those parts of you that don't feel safe and stable so that you can make the big changes that you need to make for yourself. Good morning, Jacqueline. You know, whether that's leaving a career and getting a whole new career, whether that's leaving a, abusive, narcissistic relationship. You know, I've done a lot of work with women who've been in that narcissism, empath relationship dichotomy. Because as an empath, you attract those very broken people. And again, I don't want to demonize anybody. Everybody has their own issues, whether it's, addiction, narcissism. These are things that happen because they were traumatized. But you yourself don't have to then stay in that trauma response of theirs. You can heal out of it. You can get yourself to a place of feeling worthy and powerful. You don't have to stay in the fear and the obligation and the guilt and the shame. So because of IET, I had a great time. Because of IET, I was able to interact with others and not get triggered by them. I was able to see why they were talking about the same thing over and over again, because they had their own issue in their tissue. I could be compassionate because I wasn't bringing my stuff to the table. So if you're someone that's really ready to start an IET journey, I do have right now the 20% off one session, and I also have $100 off 3 sessions if you buy the package. And remember, IET or any healing modality is not one and done. This is a journey. We have to do it layer by layer by layer, because if we did it all at once, you would be a ball of cells, not able to function. So that's why we have to do it layer by layer. And that's why I offer the package, so that if you really need, you know your stuff is big. You're ready to make a major shift. It is the package that will do that for you. One session will help you to know what it feels like. One session will help balance the top layer so that you can feel like you can make shifts. It will heal parts of your issues and your tissues that will help you to continue to heal. It will help you maybe with making one step on your journey. But that's what IET is all about, guys, and that's why I love it so much. And that's why I'm so glad that I could really sit back and enjoy my family, enjoy the vacation, be patient, because I wasn't being triggered. And it made all the difference. It really did. It really did. All right, I'm going to set you guys up here now that we have had our little discussion, because I just felt like that was so important. That was so important, but it is Friday, and, we're all on a journey. I'm still taking steps. I don't want you to feel like because, thanks, Cynthia, for those who've not had a session, it really works. For those of you who have been like on the fence, like, is it too good to be true? It's really not. Being in that frequency. And what's beautiful about the distance sessions, because many of you that I've done have been distance, whether it was because of you know, the pandemic and what we went through and we had to shut down, or whether it's because you've been on a different continent from me. I just want you to know distance sessions are just as impactful as in-person sessions. So I don't want you to feel like because you're so far away that this isn't for you. It truly is. Whether I'm in your energy field in the same place or somewhere in the world, I'm in your energy field. So good morning, Thomas. So I just want to put that out there that the distance sessions absolutely make an impact just as if we were in person. So please don't think that you have to be in person. Not at all. Not at all. And to be honest with you, I don't want to say I enjoy the distance sessions more, but yeah, they're just as impactful, guys. They really are. All right, so for those of you who missed a consciousness conversation this Thursday because I was traveling, I want to apologize. So Thomas and I will be back next Thursday. We will get together and get a topic for you so you know what we're going to be talking about. And if you want to watch any of our previous conversations, please go to the playlist here on my Facebook page in the video section, or you can go right to my YouTube channel and check out the playlist. So you don't have to go without us if you don't want to. But it was a beautiful, beautiful time away. All right, so. Oh, wow, okay. I love the cards for today. All right, we can do that. All right, so there it is, guys. We will talk about karma. I will get that poster made and I will get that out. So, yeah. Oh, awesome. Awesome. Did you share that channel anywhere, or was that something that you channeled for yourself? I'm just waiting to see if he responds. Anyway, all right, so we will get that out too. All right, today's message. Going into the weekend, remember to set your intention for your weekend, that you have a productive or relaxing, but set your intention, guys. Remember that the angels will come in and they will partner with you, but we have to invoke them. So setting an intention, requesting a most benevolent outcome, praying is the asking, meditation is the receiving. So be in asking. You can never ask too much. You can never ask too much. Yeah, because we are coming, look at this, 10 of Pentacles was the first. I channeled it while driving yesterday based on Cryan's channel on Wednesday. Perfect, Thomas, perfect. All right, so 10 of Pentacles, the first card out. Look at that. We are coming into a season of plenty. We are coming into a season of receiving. And it's all going to be good news. The Page of Wands is coming out to say something's coming. You're getting some good news, guys. You're getting some good news. I mean, already out of the gate, we're in this beautiful energy of receiving. Receiving good news, receiving... Sorry, I'm just trying to get... Where's the camera? Yeah, we're in receiving. We're in receiving good news. We're in receiving bounty, plenty. For some of you, you're receiving a new relationship. For some of you, you're receiving family. But it's just everything is kind of moving in a positive direction where you're receiving. So this is good news coming to you. This is expansion. And yes, the Strength card is showing up to say that you're expanding in a new direction. You're expanding into where you want to go, and we're giving you the strength. We're going to give you that nudge, that push, but it is going to be strength. The strength that you need to make the choices and decisions, that strength that you need to go in a new direction. Good morning, Jess. Jess, I just spoke about IET, honey, so you'll have to check out the very first part of this video if you get a chance to on the replay. So strength is coming in. Strength is coming in to say, we've got you. The good news might feel overwhelming. It may feel too much, too good to be true, too much, too big. And so the Strength card is coming in to say it's not too big, it's not too good to be true. It's time. Because you are coming into this time of feeling good, feeling grounded, feeling in the receiving mode. Feeling in the receiving mode. And you have everything you need. And for some of you, this is going to be in your emotional body. This is going to be in your creativity. This is going to be in your divine feminine. This is going to be about you receiving those emotional commitments, contracts, that good news. I do feel is like it's going to be something that is going to bolster you so that you can feel safe and stable in whatever way you choose, whether it's family, relationship, situation, finance, career. Like this 10 of Pentacles, I feel like for every one of you is going to be very different, but it's going to be the completion of hardship and the moving into receiving news or the new beginning, news of a new beginning, a way forward. But you're being brought the strength in which to receive it, so that you don't have to feel like you don't have what you need, that you're too overwhelmed, it's too scary. No, because it is time to do the work. It's time to keep doing the work. It's time to keep taking the steps. Good morning, Mandy. It's time to keep taking the steps, keep moving forward, keep doing the work, keep networking, keep going. This is all positive forward movement. There's no stopping. The only completion here is the completion of what didn't work out. The completion of moving away from what you don't need, what isn't good for you anymore. For some of you, in the past, I would say 3 months, you've made huge shifts in relationship, you've made huge shifts in career. And I know this because I have been working with people, many people, who are going through these big shifts. And so this is just confirmation that you're okay. Keep doing the work. Keep learning. Keep taking the steps. Because Spirit is bringing you all of what you need, the bounty coming in whatever way this works for you. And again, many of you, it's going to be very different. It's not going to be the same. It's going to be very unique for each and every one of you, because this is a general message, but in some way you're receiving good news. You're receiving a shift. You're receiving what you need to go into the new direction, the next step. Awesome. Awesome, Jacqueline. Thank you, Mandy. Thank you. Let's get some congratulations. Yeah, this planetary alignment is not allowing anybody to play small. I feel like massive shifts have been being made for all of us. Massive shifts are what this is all about, especially if you're someone who's been trying to hold on to a bad relationship, or hold on to the career that no longer serves you. Hold on to the situation that is not really for your highest and greatest good. So for many of you, you're being dumped out of these things because you've just been trying to play small. And Spirit's like, there's no more playing small. Good morning, Elise. It's time. It's time to move forward. Because you are protected. You are protected. So for those of you who are trying to play small, Spirit is dumping you out of situations. They're giving you that nudge that doesn't feel like a nudge. It feels like a big old push. Because they're saying, we got you. We got your back. Where you're going is where you need to go. Where you're going is what is for you. Where you're going is going to allow you to do the work that you're meant to do. Not the work that you do just to make money. Not the work you do just to be in doing the expected. But do the work that you're passionate about. Do the work that you can't not do because it's in your soul. It's part of your being. Your soul mission. And for some of you, it's modeling compassion. For some of you, it's working in a field where you help people. For some of you, it could be protecting yourself. Putting yourself first enough to protect yourself. Putting yourself first enough to say, this no longer serves me. This abusive boss, this abusive relationship, this abusive family member. And even though these are people that are supposed to protect me and honor me and love me, they don't. And now I know that I have to go and honor myself. And the angels are here to say, it's time to make the move. You're protected. We've got you. It's not going to be easy. Big, massive change is never easy, but you're not alone. And all you have to do is invoke them. Call them in. Ask them to protect you. Ask them to help you. Ask them to guide you. Ask them to nudge you. Ask them to give you a sign. Whatever you need, they're there for you. You just have to believe and receive. Be open to receiving. You know, people tell me all the time, I try to get in touch with my angels and they never show up. Don't try. Don't try. Allow it. Just be open to it. Just sit down and stare off into space. Listen to that sound that's furthest off. Listen to that monotonous sound. Listen to a guided meditation. Take a nap. They will show up. But if you're trying, that's fear energy and you're actually blocking them getting to you. That's the conundrum. Allow it. Allow it. No. It's not the right time to stay. It's not the right time to wait. They're never going to change. They're not going to come back. No. Love yourself enough. Love yourself enough to move forward. Love yourself enough to say, I don't deserve that treatment, that disrespect. As much as you love someone else or a situation, if it's harming you in any way, it is not your situation, and it's time to go. Because you're coming into a time of new love. And for some of you, it will be romantic love. And for some of you, it will be self-love. Again, this is a general reading. This will be, take it however it works for you. But it's about love coming in. Love yourself or someone new to love. But it's not about the old. It's not about the past. Take the lesson from that. That is what that was for. Take the lesson. Hi, Steph. So thank you for being here with me this morning. Happy Friday. Set your intention to have whatever kind of weekend you want. I'm going to set an intention to have a productive and restful weekend. Love yourself. Love yourself enough to take the leap. Love yourself enough to be ready. To be ready when the good news arrives. The opportunity arrives. The call arrives. Whatever it is for you. If you're holding on too tightly to the old, you can't accept the new, and it's time to accept the new. So don't hold yourself back. Don't keep trying to go backwards. It's time to go forwards. And if you're really, really struggling with that, take a look at the very first part of this message. Because I talked about integrative energy therapy and how profoundly impactful it's been for myself. And how I'm so thankful for it so that I could have a beautiful time away with my family and not get triggered and not let my old traumas and dramas get in the way. Because I'm ready to move forward. And I want that for you too. So, June 2022 is the coupon code if you want to book one session. That'll get you 25% off, which is probably the most insanely discounted I've ever done it. And then I do have $100 off 3 sessions with the package. So you would go to book your session, your first session, and then the pricing package comes up at the checkout. All right, so I know people have a hard time finding that, but that's there. So guys, have a beautiful rest of your day. I'm sending you so much love, so many blessings. I'm so excited to be home and back with you. I also got a new deck that came in the mail. So be on the lookout for a pop-up. We will be getting together and trying out the new deck. All right, guys. Have a beautiful rest of your Friday. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.